Boom! Hello beautiful people, welcome back today to my YouTube channel, and it's another beautiful day starting this kind of a video from here. I'm on my way going home, and actually here things are so awesome. So it's lunchtime, and what I can just say, good morning, good night, wherever you are watching this kind of a video. If you haven't subscribed, go by subscribing, support the channel to reach 5,000 subscribers, and I will appreciate so much. So let's go and let's move with our train. So behind here I have the real G, and the real G now is in a full combat. I don't know if we...
Yeah man, what's up?
Are you carrying a gun or is what?
This one here, man, everything is so fantastic, and I have Mogesi today has helped me with a GoPro here to make sure that before I could just return it has to do some work somewhere.
Exactly.
So I want to enter in somewhere else to make sure that everything is so compiled.
So today you are just visiting another area. Today no banana area. No banana.
Today I'm not in banana area. Today I want to shenanigan from another terrain-overrizing area.
Or you want to visit Ayamaro?
No. I want to go to the fish farm there.
Yeah.
Because I want to do some 2-3 things there, so as I can just catch up with how everything is just moving on.
Okay.
Exactly.
Oh, so my people, it's another day having a small chit chat with Gintu. While I'm escorting him, he's just going to look to see how his fish ponds are ongoing. And the rain have rained like safari rare. I don't know if you have reached the process of harvesting the fish, not the fishes.
Due to this kind of heavy rains, we cannot harvest the fish right now.
Why? But I think now is the fish is...
don't harvest right now because there is let's talk about too much water. Talk about, because those kind of an area, it's not like we are pumping water there. So it's naturally having water. So right now we cannot harvest because we have a lot of water coming from the capillarity format. So
the place is swampy.
The area is swampy, exactly. So right now it's very, very hard for somebody to harvest much of the fish. It's either you getting some of them so that you can just roast here and there, but getting them one-on-one or removing, because harvesting of my fish, I always entail to make sure that I'm removing or taking water out. Then I can just collect the fish using a fish net, which is so sufficient whenever I can just minimize the volume of water in that kind of a pond. So right now, whenever you minimize, it will be just coming out like a safari. Right now we have a very high water quantity and quality coming from the ground.
Okay, and are the fish matured or
they're about?
How many months do they take?
Until the sunny time?
From since you harvested, then you leave it for how long? For how many months have just passed?
I have like 6 now.
6 months?
Approaching 7.
Oh. So it took a lot of time.
Yeah, it takes a lot of time because right now we have this kind of the 2-3 shenanigans of here and there. Yeah. And that's why we are just not much of the people have not been we have not been focused on giving much of the people one-on-one directives about what is coming on in the fish farm and how everything is just getting on. But I'll be updating much of the people on how everything is getting, because we are getting there and I'm getting there, so I can just entitle and inform much of the people what's really happening, how is the fish farm, and how are we moving on, how are we coping up with this kind of the life until everything is getting to the exact time of us here.
Okay, so do you have a market of your fishes, or are you gonna be harvesting for food? Food at home, or
whenever we talk about the market demand, the market demand, it's there. The only thing is we are lacking the fish are the problem. We are lacking a quantity of fish because the consumers are so many, and they are of a high demand. But it now depends on the market quality. Talk about whenever you're going to be, how can I call it? We have the market plan.
Or we have the quality and the quantity.
No, the quality, if you have the quality, you are at a good space.
What about
but now we are looking for that kind of a space.
Oh.
Are you going to be getting that kind of a space for you to start selling your fish? And how are you going to cut others and make sure that, are you going to cope up with the others who are selling? Because you have
they have their own price.
You have to get to the market, check on other people what they are doing, and understand that where is the market price has reached, and you have now to differentiate yours, your quality and their quality. And if you know that their quality might be bigger than yours, which kind of the cost, which kind of the price are you going to put, and how are you going to sell them? If you know that maybe your quality is low, you're going to do something called value addition.
Value addition.
You add the value. Adding the value. So we have another gentleman here.
Jack.
What's up, man?
I'm doing good. How are you?
Everything is good.
Yes.
Wagwan.
Wagwan. You know,
This T-shirt looks like mine exactly.
Oh.
And it got lost while it was on a hanging line, but not here in Mombasa.
It was taken in the hanging line, eh?
Yeah.
Exactly. So where are you rushing to, man? Home?
I was rushing to your place.
Oh, me, I'm out. I want to check on the fish from there a little bit. Because I've had 2-3 shenanigans are just continuing there, so I want to update much of the
thief are thief thing.
I've had 2-3 shenanigans there, so I want to meet one-on-one. I want to get the...
Today electricity at our line there is...
There's no electricity. Home there's electricity already.
But where I was working today, there's no electricity, and we have just put everything inside, and he has locked. He has gone. So it means that I only have one machine and grinder. So it means that today having no work. So let me accompany you, then we.
There's no problem. No problem. We can just go. No problem. But I have a little talk with the father to my aunt. Then we go.
Yeah, let's go.
So are you ready?
But we have reached already. It's just at that post.
So
where
you wait for us at the river there.
The other side.
No. Wagwan.
So we are talking about if you have a low quality fish product. So what you can just do is to make sure that you are adding value for them to be bought. So if you want to have a competition in the market demand, talk about the fish market demand and to the center. What you have to do is to consider what is your product and how quality is your product. How small, how big, how medium it is, so you can just qualify to have it as a considerate commodity into the market. So the best way for you to do is to make sure that you are identifying the opportunity of the business idea and the plan, and how are you going to execute it. If your product is low, what are you going to do for you to increase the surface expenditure, for it to have a good rate that even people can just get that kind of a model to come for your own talk about a product. So you have to do something called a value addition. For instance, value addition, if you have some fish, you cannot sell them while they are from the production. Talk about you are just fishing them from your pond, then sell them. They might be having a low price. So take them to the town, fry them, then they will increase the value. That's what I call value addition. So that's what is always coming in terms of business whenever you want to do much of the business. So you have to consider the market again. When you are making sure that you are having when you are just making sure that you are having the market, or you are having this kind of the fish, you want to take them to the market, you will consider what are your customers? Which quality of the customers they want? They want size 1, size 2, size 3, size 4, size 5. So it will now differ with your customers. If you have the customers are Mama Mboga, Mama Mboga are the women who are selling much of the greens, vegetables, talk about the groceries. So those kind of the mothers, if those that are your market, they are one of your market, they make sure that the fish they will ever buy, they are not big. Because they have to sustain their children. There are many children at their homes. So they are making small businesses to cater for themselves. So they're buying small fish. You understand?
Yeah.
If you have, talk about, you are in a very organized town. Talk about, there's some vehicles coming. So if you are in a, developed town and the town is growing, or you are in a city where everything is, let's check on the father here and make sure that we're going to be coming back to the team.
Wagwan. My people, welcome back to this channel. We're going to be having something secret agenda. So keep it tuned, keep it locked. I'm going to be coming back and we continue with our own vibe. Kaboom! Hello beautiful people, welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's a boy here, Only Mayani. And it's another beautiful day. We are just appreciating our God, whereby our God have just give us the breath we are breathing today. So if you haven't subscribed to my YouTube channel, go by subscribing, support the channel to reach 5,000 subscribers, and we'll appreciate so much. So my video here to gonna be starting from my home. Actually, you can just see that I'm home, and everything here is so fantastic. You can just see that my home here is nobody, so I'm just alone. So today I'm gonna be starting my video from here, and I'm going to show you amazing content over here since I went to prison. So things have changed, and actually we're gonna be starting from our kitchen garden. So we want to see how our kitchen garden is just growing. So you can just see that our kitchen garden here have grown until whereby I'm now taking some of the kills from my farming project here. So I have a kitchen garden whereby I have a sukuma wiki, and I'm planning to add more sukuma wiki to this kind of kitchen garden of mine, because I have a space over here. I have a free space here, and this is because I never have enough this kind of kills to plant over here. But the time goes, they are just removing this kind of this kind of a stem that I'm gonna be placing. I'm gonna be placing, and you can just see that my sukuma wiki is there, is very big, and I'm going to cook. I'm gonna be cooking because also me, I'm a chief chef. So my people, this kind of a stem that we are just removing, this one, you can just see that it's holding. So you remove this kind of a stem and you plant and it's grow. That's why you can just see my sukuma wiki here is so fine. I can just remove some of the stem here, and I just plant, and everything will be so fine. So here I'm just developing. Yeah, I'm just developing every day, every time. So my people, let's go to the maize plantation whereby I planted my maize, and it have been long, my people. You don't see my maize plantation. And here also you can just see my matoke. My matoke is here, it's just growing, and it's bringing some babies, whereby the babies I'm gonna be separating them so that they're gonna be depending on itself, so that I'm gonna be having a lot of children of matoke. So I'm gonna be starting the video from my maize plantation, and actually I have been telling you that my maize I'm now roasting. You can just see I'm roasting the maize because the maize have just grown. Even you can just see the napier grass. The napier grass here is different, and I can just tell that the birds are eating my maize. You can just see my maize. The bird are eating my maize, and what I can just tell is my maize have just put some of the maize. When I just say that I'm roasting, I mean it. I mean it. So here is my maize plantation, and you can just see that I can roast. But the problem is I'm just the birds are eating my maize. You can just see even the difference of here, whereby these people, this kind of the people were having a problem of maize, where their maize were not growing because of what. But because of God, everything is so fine. You can just see even here the grass here. It's approaching whereby I'm gonna be selling, but the problem I'm getting is whereby the birds are eating my maize. You can just see here, this is the maize cob that have been eaten with the bird, and you can just see that they're eating like I don't know, so they're taking me a small loss. So I have a maize cob here, and my maize have already make a corn, whereby soon I'm gonna be now having maize, and I'm gonna be selling. So my people, let's move with the vibe. And hey, how are you? Stand here, I'm coming you, so that we're gonna be saying hi. Actually she's my sister here. Just come. To make the English is English. Ooh. So here is my sister. How are you?
I'm fine.
We are fine.
Yes.
Ooh, you look so beautiful. How are you?
Fine.
How is the school? Why are you not in school? Because the school have opened already.
Because of
Fee?
yeah.
You don't have a school fee?
Yeah.
So guys, I have my little sister. This is my third sister. I'm the firstborn. The secondborn was married, so she's the third one, and she's in high school. But because of school fee, she's home. That's why you can just see her. She's home because of school fee. So we are struggling. I have a case. My father is struggling here. So in our life here, in Africa, we are really struggling. So which balance do you have in school fee? Uko na balance ngapi? You don't know. You don't know. But you are out because of school fee.
Yeah.
So don't worry. I think our father will work on it, and we will go back to school. So how are you doing?
I'm going to.
You are good.
Yeah.
Why are you afraid?
A friend.
Why are you afraid of the camera? Are you afraid of my camera?
Yes.
You are afraid. You are not you are not socialized with a camera. So what are you going to cook today? Daga?
Yeah.
Small daga? You are going to cook. Do you have charcoal?
No.
Should I give you money for charcoal?
Yeah.
So catch from your camera here. So guys, I'm going to give my sister money for. I think this one will be enough.
Yes.
Yeah.
Thanks.
You will buy now the charcoal,
Yeah.
then you come and cook, then we shall be eating, okay?
Yeah.
And make sure that you left food for my for our father, okay? Yeah. So this is my sister. She's called Sansida. Bye.
Bye.
Go make sure that you buy the charcoal.
Yeah.
Okay. So she's my sister, and we only live two here. No, three. Me and my sister. My sister now she's home because of school fee. Yeah, and just my people, the rain is just raining. The rain is just coming like Ferrari, coming from west to east. And what I can just tell is my maize is just on growing good, but the problem I have is birds. Birds, you can just see, birds are eating. Yeah, birds are eating my maize like I don't know. I'm getting lost, my people. You can just see, I'm getting lost. I'm getting lost. But we have a technical, or whereby we usually have a technique of destroying sending away the what you call birds. We're gonna be sending away by putting some dash them a fertilizer of a cow. So you can just see in this place my maize here are being eaten. So this is where my maize are being my maize have been eaten. Because when I tell you my maize have roasted, you can just see I can roast my maize, but because of the birds are eating my maize. They are eating and they leave there's something here. My maize here are good. I'm gonna be I can roast, I can do everything. But what I'm just what have just remained is just being dry. So I'm just waiting for the maize to be dry, because the maize have just to bring the crops. So the problem is the birds. Birds are eating my maize. You can just see. Woo. They are eating like I don't know. So if in a comment section just supply any comment that can reduce the birds eating my maize, because they are just looking for the beautiful maize. You can just see like this one. This kind of the maize is very fantastic, but because of the birds are eating my maize like I don't know. So I have a project of maize, and I have a very big project whereby I'm gonna be getting something from my maize plantation here, and I know everything will be so fine. And beside here, this is my uncle, whereby my what you call village grandpa maize. You can just see they are differ with mine, because mine here I'm roasting, but his is having he has a lot of time to finish. And guys, I don't know if we're gonna be finishing our content, because you can just see that the rain is raining. And here I have a kitchen garden of a skuma wiki. Yeah. So my people, we don't know if we're gonna be finishing our content, and I wanted to show you how my maize is just ongoing, because of rain we have to go with it. So let's go and shade, and we think everything will be so fantastic. So because the rain is just raining. And I have a motorbike of Mogesi, because Mogesi give me a ride to come to my home. So I have to place the motorbike to the... Woo! The rain is just raining. Woo! Let me remove some of my clothes from outside. And this is the clothes that I went with it in prison. So they are not supposed to be inside the house, because if you have this kind of clothes, you don't have to take